We've reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Vrbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for the semifinal collision. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Gets made on the out route. Breaking free at the 35. Here he goes. Past the 20. Touchdown, Ducks, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Well, I can't believe that this is how this game gets started. Very first play of the game, a shot downfield and a touchdown. With all the buildup and all the hype, this is how we get started.
And the PA team makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Well, this sack is on the quarterback, in my opinion. Anytime you call a screen, you've got to be aware that that pass rush is coming in. Bait them towards you and go over top. This time, he's unaware of how quickly they were going to come in.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And that pass is batted away, incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. The Oregon offense is back out on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Grab behind the line. It's Perry. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Buying time now, rolling to his left. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
This is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it. It gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
There's the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain. The Ducks are in the red zone. Play action fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Looks left and finds his target there. Goes down after making the grab. That's not going to be enough for a first down.
It's a small gain by the fullback, but nice to see him and his hands make a play.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They bring him down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there. The Ducks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
The defense, I think, sensing some urgency in this red zone. First down play, good job of pressuring the quarterback, pushing him back and putting him in a tough spot now on second down.
Looking to pass here on second down. He bought some time, now lets it go. Receiver makes the grab.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And the extra point was up and good. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's an out route, the catch made. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Looks like he's going to run it. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, the pressure just couldn't quite get to him there. They forced him out to his right on that bootleg, but give him credit. He held his poise, looked at the entire field, couldn't find anybody open, then he just pulled it down and picked up a nice gain.
Important second down play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Grab near the sticks. It's spelled. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down. Looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Bell. They bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
From the shotgun, drops back. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
No gain makes it second down and goal from the 5. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Launching one to the end zone. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on third down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the first down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
It's 4th and goal from the 5, but no field goal attempt. They're going for it. Looking to throw yet again. This football incomplete and a turnover on downs.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
It's a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8 coming up.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if a quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? And the Ducks will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. Trying for a 4th down completion. Pressure is coming. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
But this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The Ducks come to the line in a hurry-up.
Hey, a 1st down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's going to take off here. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short from the 7th play of the drive. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And they get the conversion there. Set up now, 1st down at the 38. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the long drive. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. The Ducks trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The defense backed up against their own end zone. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Touchdown, Ducks! This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. State offense back on the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. With the catch, it's Bell. The defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offensive coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're...
Got a man! Catch made! Big play! Touchdown, Ohio State! A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Off the play fake on 1st down. On the run here, lets it go. And the completion made. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. And look at this, the fullback getting involved in the passing game. You don't see that too often these days.
How about the big fella? The good news is this guy has pretty good hands, and we saw it right there on full display.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They'll try and run it with the fullback. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete. Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Now the offense will spend a timeout here. Want to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. The offense stays on the field. We're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Grab by the receiver. Who's in the clear? They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And it's caught! Touchdown, Buckeyes! How in the world do you lose track of the reliable tight end on that play?
The only thing I can think about is the defense is so locked in on the wide receivers or maybe the running game that they just forgot about the tight end. The guy's wide open. That's an easy throw.
Bringing it out. It's Riggs. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll run it here. Solid gain there. Moves the ball up to the 32. The Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Now rolling out to his left. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Makes the ground. It's Riggs. Breaks loose at the 40. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And the Ducks lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He escapes the pocket. And the pass rush finally gets home for a sack. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
There's a nice play by this defense after giving up a huge gain. They're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
2nd down now after the sack. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game. He's able to do that right here.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. They make the stop just short of the 1st. It looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. The Ducks will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The Ducks will look to convert here on 4th down. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Touchdown, Oregon. They couldn't stop him there.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. That's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looks right and lets it fly. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Could take it all the way. They bring them down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And off that miss, it's still a 12-point lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to get the second half going. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Second down after that previous play. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
It is intercepted. Not a long return, but the important thing to take wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
And now the running back's got it again. They bring him down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at the 10.
You know, all week the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback, he told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. Man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
And the fullback going nowhere. Like they stopped him for a loss.
Well, the defense was locked in on that play. They were not surprised at all that the fullback got the ball. He had nowhere to go. They stuffed that play from the beginning.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And the stop made just short of the goal line. They'll put it at the 2. And the Ducks hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Moves out of the pocket. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Now that is stepping up by this defense and coming up with a great play. Now 3rd and goal, you come up with a sack. Backs against the wall. They get this sack, and now forcing them into a possible field goal. And that's a win for the defense. Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Wide open downfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. Think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up 2nd down. Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Caught by the receiver. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
The offense trailing here in the 2nd half. This is a crucial 4th down try. Looking to throw it again. Caught near the sticks. It's Roberts. He'll go down, but he does have 1st down yardage. The Buckeyes looking to keep this drive rolling. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Richardson. Finding space at the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Boy, the timing here is essential between the quarterback and the receiver. You got to find that window between the linebackers. He does it, puts the ball right on the money, and then how about the speed after the catch by the receiver for the touchdown?
Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
29, Ohio State, 20.
Kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. He hands it off from the gun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
It's a ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He lets it rip. Caught over the middle. It's Riggs. They bring him down at the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback could put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. As we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. Oh, great juke, and he's in the clear. That's a massive play. Moves the ball to the 14, and just like that, they're in scoring position.
Let's face it, we all want a team full of guys that can just make big plays and get first downs and touchdowns. But you know what? You got to have a big man. You can just turn it to him and hand him the ball, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Play action, looking to throw. On the move now. Oh, the quarterback going backwards and forced out of bounds. It's a massive play by the defense. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And he's got it, no problem. And they add to their lead. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Any hopes of staying alive in a playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Wide open downfield. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. The Buckeyes come to the line to run the hurry up.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it.
Oh, the pass rush gets home. That sack sets up a 2nd down and long.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Crucial 3rd down play right here. He's running out of time here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down. He's throwing for it. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Well, Chris, they just had to go for us here. With the time that they have left, down by a couple possessions, really didn't have much of a choice. A really good effort to go for it, to try to keep this game alive, just not enough.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Ducks. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Hey, it's the 4th quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Oh, he fought hard there. Broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They'll feed the back again. He's got the first and still going. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And looking to throw now on first down. The pass rush closing in. He flips it to the back across the middle. Timeout. By the defense, that's their first of the half.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
He'll hand it off. Has the first down and more. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. They'll give it to the running back. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. That's a great performance in a pressure moment. But now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play and be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship. That says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports.